inverted slot position back there. And on
What's
the
going on,
snap, he's
Jay?
going to get running. So right now, when Riley's contacting the ball, you can see he's equal right there across the board with the line of scrimmage, with the officials right there, so he's legal and going. But it's given that full speed running head start, and then outside, we've got the two gunners running down here on the return, and we really want to go ahead and get that third gunner down in the way and just create extra pressure on his face right here. So now that Cam's running here, it just turns a lot to like kickoff, like you're saying right there. He's rolling, and then on the catch, all right, you can see the ball's already starting to trail over a little bit and dip that way for the returner. That's going to lead to him catching this thing low right here, and it's a really good job of Cam recognizing that right there. And as he closes for the tackle, seeing the ball exposed low, and he goes down there and really just throws a left hook right there and knocks it out. Ball on the ground, and it's a good job right here just playing with effort to get to the ball. All right, now Dre Harper coming back around and does a really good job right here recovering the fumble, gets that fetal position talk all the time. We got a lot of hats on the ball right there to recover it, but it all kind of starts right there with just a little bit of a change up to get that third guy into coverage, give him something they haven't seen before, something they haven't prepared for, and puts an extra guy down the space to make a play.
So now we go to the Giants on offense, and you're in great scoring position here. Talk about the touchdown pass to Evan Ingram and what made it work so well.
Yeah, so one of the red area here.
What up, Jay?
Finish this. We got the ball
What you
down
doing?
this close right now. We got to finish the drive. We love Graham. We like field goals. You really want touchdowns. So we got to make sure we finish by carrying the ball across the goal line instead of just kicking through the uprights every time. But really what starts every play off before anything happens between the quarterback and the receiver, it's all about the line up front. If they don't give them time, they don't give them protection, nothing else is going to happen on the play right there. And this is a great
What you doing,
example
FIFA?
right here. Seeing these five guys right here really create a great pocket for Daniel. We talk about protecting.
Alright, let me finish this game. I'll join you in a minute.
Keeping these guys running the hump right there and being firm
Alright.
inside to give a pocket that Daniel can stand right around that area right there, step in the pass and throw an aggressive dart down the field. We're going to start the protection on the side view, then we'll go to the pass and the catch right there from Daniel to Evan. But it's really a great view right here on the side, seeing the depth of the pocket, the room he has to step up right here, the offensive line really creates. And it's just a nice shot right here. He hits his back foot right here. And you see two fast, athletic rushers off the edge, but you see both, all right, Andrew and Matt inside out, making sure they got to run the hump right there, that they can't pull back under right here and get to Daniel. And you see that wall built inside with the guards and the center. And just playing right there, they're 3 for 2. If the linebacker had it in, they bump over and they take care of him as well. What you got to be aware for in these is the two-man games right here of some kind of pick and a wrap. So those three got to work in unison and build that wall and hold it firm. But it's a great shot here, just the room. Daniel has to step up right here and throw a good, accurate pass. So none of that happens without these five guys doing their job to start the playoff with. It's great inside-out protection from Andrew and Matt. It's great right there to have good anchor and build that wall internally and have a good, firm pocket for Daniel to step up into. Now, this is a play that, guys that were at practice saw something very, very similar happen on Friday, but it's just a throw and catch right here. And what Daniel's looking for right here is just a one-on-one matchup he can work favorably. So right here, he knows Evans matched up one-on-one. They've got post safety help over top. He's going to push late, but he can also see right here, a lot of defense will shade to the two receiver side, and they'll treat Evan more as a tight end, even though we know he's a hell of a receiver in space, or treat him more as a tight end right there, and they'll shade away from here. And just that little bit of 3-yard separation from middle field to that hash right there is going to take him just far enough away that he can't make that close and play on Evan down the field. So we're going to watch right here as Evan runs his route. He's going to win off the line of scrimmage initially. Good slip inside, and once he makes that move right there, the defender really wants to be outside there because it helps inside. So this is designed to have an inside-outside bracket right there for them defensively with Evan inside. But just a really good job of Daniel driving the ball, and because of the separation from that free safety right there looking to break on it, really hitting that thing in the hole, and there's not enough time. And that's that difference, really, that space that if you played true middle versus favoring that hash to the receiver side. That's a little bit of that separation there that he can't make up by running over top right there. It's a good job being accurate right there and throwing in there over top of the underneath defender and away from the over top defender.
So if the safety at the beginning of the play doesn't cheat over, and let's say he goes to that hash, does that then change the read for Daniel on the off the snap?
Well, it can. It can based on the concept and what it is. Really, into something like this right here we're throwing here is, really Daniel is looking for his most favorable matchup right there. Who does he like in terms of the matchups inside they're getting right there, and then where's the safety cheating right here? Now, a lot of teams will try to bluff this here, and then will snap, roll faster over top the other side, so he's got to see it post-snap and confirm what that safety's doing. But if we go to the back view right here, show a couple more details of it, all right? And if you watch Daniel's eyes right here as he looks downfield, so this is pre-snap, he's making all his mic calls right here. He's communicating who the hot guys will be based on how many guys come off the edge right there. You see when the ball turns over right here, first thing he checks is that safety. You know, his eyes right now are going right there as that DB's hanging on this hash right here, and he knows right now there's enough timing and separation to let Evan Wynn slip inside and deliver that pass right there. So as fast as things happen, as fast as he gets the computer right there, does a good job of seeing it, sticking his foot in the ground, throwing that thing right there, and again, you get a really good look at the offensive line of how they're protecting inside out right here and making these guys run the hump. And there's Andrew right there, taking that low hit. There's Matt looking right there to take away the fullback. There's that 3-for-2 Walt there. You see Alfred sneaking out right there as that kind of back with no pressure coming from the linebacker there. And that's really a good, clean look at it. But then down the way, the finishing of the play right here, Daniel's on a good, accurate ball. Evan doing a great job.
Through
riding
there,
that stretch
shit.
down. And it's not just that he lays in the air, the presence of mind and body control he has to roll his body and make sure this ball does not hit the ground and get exposed right there. So there's no challenge and there's no review that's going to take it away. Really good shot right there. You see it. I'm going to try and run it back a couple times for you. What you see is Evan goes right there and then rolls right there in air to protect that ball from hitting the ground and bounce out. It's really good body control and good presence of mind and him to control that thing.
And that's something that you also teach and preach, don't you?
We do. We talk about that a lot of times as far as rotating away from